Welcome to Necromunda Under Hive Wars. I'm playing the Cawdor, the recently released DLC for the game. I have a gang of 5. I think I'm going to pick up an extra ganger soon. I have a gang rating of 3431. Rank 7 heavy. Rank 7... what is this gang class called? Sniper, let's call him for now. I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. And this is my leader. I went with a brawler. He's currently armed with a pair of chainswords, and we have a saboteur. I mainly picked him up because of his chem synth ability. What I do is usually at the start of the battle, I have him pop a chem synth, which gives the rest of the gang extra movement points. That those movement points could be used for entrenched and setting ambushes. I haven't played too much of the Cawdor, but what I find is that most of their skills tend to revolve around ambush. Now, ambush is a melee-oriented ability, so it's sort of clear to me that the designers are sort of nudging you towards a melee-oriented gang. But again, I have not played too much at the moment. Still inexperienced with this gang. There's some criticism that the gangs don't differ all that much, and it is not exactly invalid. There's some truth to it. There are differences, but they are so subtle as to be indiscernible from each other. Okay, it's not a sniper, it's called a dead eye. What I would like to do is pick up another brawler. We'll choose brawler. If you get a green 0 XP, that means no experience whatsoever. He or she is guaranteed to be injury free, and that's another strange thing about the Cawdor. They are segregated into male and female gangs. I went with all male. I don't think there's any differences in terms of ability. You can pick an all-female gang and they will be identical except for the character model. Let's take a look at the candidates for the brawler here. Who can I recruit? Champion ganger, 2 injuries. Mighty ganger, 2 injuries. Veteran ganger, 2 injuries as well. Top juve, 2 injuries as well. Competent, no injuries whatsoever. Do I want to pick him up? I think we'll hold off for now. I don't think there's any great need for a 6th member. Although, if you take a look at my gang, my leader has shrapnel, which means he requires extra action points for jumping, vaulting, or using the skill Death from Above. Right now, he is still recovering from an injury incurred 2 missions ago. He should be fine after this one. Meanwhile, this character, highest ranking brawler, which I acquired through spending infamy points. Those give you a leg up whenever you're starting a new gang. It helps to accelerate your development. So he has spinal nerve damage, -1 to accuracy and max accuracy. It's not that big of a deal. His accuracy is up to 18 at the moment. He's my main killer right now, but he did go out of action 2 missions ago, so he's not invulnerable. One thing I miss from Mordheim is the character history, which gives you how many missions they've been on. Also tell you how many kills or how many characters they put out of action. That's missing from this game. I sort of get the feeling that Rogue Factor rushed this game out. I'm not sure whether that is actually the case or merely my perception. But given the state it was in when it was released, and it was in a pretty sorry state, you have to say. It was buggy as hell. A lot of bugs had to do with the AI. It was, you couldn't even call it competent. It would actually lock up the game during its turn. It would perform an ambush, get stuck behind something, and the game would refuse to proceed or progress. So you're pretty much staring at the screen, and your only option was to exit. Trying to give my gangers consumables if possible. I used one of my I used my only adrenaline kit or adrenaline shot 2 missions ago when I was chasing the Archaeotech. Unfortunately, my attempt to revive this character backfired, because as soon as I revived him, the AI promptly took him out of action. So it did not go as intended. Trying to pump up this guy as much as possible. He's rank 9, initiative 110, that is before Jolt Seed. I'm hoping that he will be able to move first, hit hard, and ideally get back into cover, poised for ambush. I think this is pretty much okay. Can I give anyone any better weapons? This one has better armor penetration, but the chainsaw, I think, on balance, on average has a slightly better damage, so I'm going to stick with the twin chainswords. The problem with the chainswords is that they have to be recharged, which is not ideal, but I like the fact that they have bleed stacks, which sort of pairs well with the my leader's heroic onslaught, which attacks thrice. Anyway, so it's nice to see that there are 169 players currently connected. That doesn't mean that they are playing multiplayer. If you take a look at this one, nobody is in the queue. 169 players currently playing single player, and the reason they have sort of turned away from multiplayer because the multiplayer was seriously bugged. I'm not sure why. Rogue Factor had a lot of problems with their previous game, so you'd think they'd make or they'd prioritize the multiplayer stability, but they did not do that. So what would happen if you play the multiplayer? It would crash during, maybe before the match ends, and would leave everyone frustrated. I'm not sure what the state is currently. Patch notes stated that they did work on the multiplayer, so maybe it is working. So this one is Pit Brawl, and it is melee only, which is sort of interesting. Now earlier I said I was not going to recruit. a new brawler, but I think this would be a good opportunity to pick one up. Okay, so it looks like the best one we can get injury free is at the competent Juve level. I'm going to keep the name as default. Only costs 157 credits. I have close to 2000. So we will put one of these characters in reserve, I think. Put my Deadeye in reserve and replace him with this character needs a melee weapon. He's not going to be doing much damage, but the reason I'm taking him along is because he has Aura Garrison, which gives 15 action points for anyone in his aura, and that's particularly useful in the first turn. I like to maximize the number of action points for my characters or my gangers in turn 1. Can I give you any armor? Can I give you a better weapon? I don't think it's going to be doing much damage. So maximize his melee, or not maximize, try to increase it as much as possible. Accuracy, let's go with accuracy. Strength, up to 348 already. So he immediately jumps up to rank 4. Toughness 12. Insufficient XP. Not great. This will have to do. I think we are about ready to attempt this mission. Pit Brawl. Cannot extract one fighter deployed per round. Defeat all enemies, stay alive, gather the salvage casket. That's not going to be a priority. The priority is to get out of this mission without any injuries. One v1 against another Cawdor gang. Fine. Not sure what the plan is for Necromunda in the next few months. Rogue Factor announced they are working on something major in terms of content. Not sure what that is going to be. Okay, this one appeared in one of the story missions. I think it was story mission 5. Rank 7 Dead Eye. I think we will open up with a big gun. The Executioner. Okay, maybe not the best move because he has so high initiative. He's going to move first. Range critical chance, so putting this on my brawler was a terrible move. Okay. Is the guy armed with a gun? This is a melee only. Why can't I jump down there? That guy managed to jump without any problem. Ambush, come on. Here we go. First blood. Okay. Put his rifle into his inventory and now he's armed with fists. Couple of punches, couple of kicks. Minimal damage. He is going to be in a world of pain very soon. Bring in my leader. Okay, that was a mistake, I think. Heroic leap there. Mighty roar. Can you ruin this guy's day? Heroic onslaught, yes please. Outstanding. Hopefully we get another ambush. Okay, there it is. So on one hand you want to fault the AI for not coming with a melee weapon, but on the other hand I keep looting the AI, so maybe not really fair. Who do I pick? So this is my new guy. So they're finally bringing in a brawler. Okay. That brawler does not seem to be armed with a melee weapon. I probably looted him in the previous mission. Very high initiative, 113, especially for a brawler. Another ambush. He's going to heal himself, is he? Nope. Give the new guy the kill. Oh, that's quite the effect. I've not seen that before. This mission is going to be over very quickly. Give the neuro inhibitor to the new guy. rapidly accelerate his development. LG 10 credits. $140 credits. Anything else? There is the salvage casket. Ooh, adrenaline shot. Exactly what I was looking for. Enemy leader. And here's the new guy in action. Not too bad. What's he gonna do? Get stuck behind an item. So after several months, we're still seeing this problems here. New guy having a very good outing. The last one standing. Don't think I've checked this one. Common fungus. A whopping 20 credits. Waste not, want not. Once again, armed only with his fists, and walks straight into my leader's ambush. Loses 48 health. declines to retreat. Whacks my leader for minor damage. And now, new guy. Lest I forget, use the neuro inhibitor and see whether you can finish this guy off. Answer is no, but it's quite alright. No, please. Not enough action points. Okay, I think that's about it. Should be the looting round now. Anything else? Why not? I don't find the traps very useful because gangers have such high mobility, they can simply circle around or avoid the traps. Simply grabbing items to sell. The main money sink for me at the moment is the armor. And that is pretty much random. You have to wait for the shop to get it in stock. There's no guarantee they will have the exact one armor piece you're looking for. The armor pieces also have some cosmetic value. They come in a variety of styles. So you might want to hunt for the ideal piece that both has the best stats and the look you're going for. It's not going to be dramatically different from the others, but it is a nice way of distinguishing your best gangers from the rest. I think we can try one more mission. Medication, machine parts. What is the time right now? .36 You know, some of these missions are going to drag on, so I think I will simply end the stream now. We will continue next time.